there were only 19 people executed, I think. And
Was there 19 or 20?
There was 20 executed. One of them was crushed to death.
Yeah,
Well, also
19,
executed.
19 hanged.
there's,
one was
there's only
crushed.
one form of execution, was hanging.
No, some was crushed.
That wasn't execution, he was
Oppressed.
just being tortured.
No, he was
He was
killed.
tortured to death.
On his gravestone, it literally says pressed, which means that's the way he died.
Right.
We woke up, then we left for Salem.
Where are we, Thomas?
Salem. Why is everything like so wizard?
First we went for a drink, then we went to the Salem Witch Museum.
We're going to the Salem Witch Museum, but we can't film inside. Oh god.
I think you should start getting me to surf with more enthusiasm than
Are you
No,
allowed
not
to take
yet, not
pictures?
yet.
Because if
No.
oh, that's a shame. Because we could have like taken like 60 pictures a second. In the Salem Witch Museum, we went through a sort of show where it basically went around the room and told the story of the Salem Witch Trials and how the superstition started and the different methods of execution they used. And we found out that 20 people were executed for the false crime of witchcraft in 1692.
92.
To the good folk of Salem in 1692, the devil and witchcraft were realities. They could hear him in the howling of wolves, in the creaking of an old house on a winter's night. They lived in dread of the Indians, of diseases such as smallpox, which killed their children without reason, of the home government in England even, which had threatened to take away their lands and their charter. Fear was the climate of their lives. And for hours every Sunday, their ministers warned them against the devil, and that the tales she told to pass a winter's afternoon would soon be used against her. Rebecca Nurse was finally brought to trial in Salem on June 29th, Chief Justice William Stoughton presiding. Find Rebecca Nurse guilty. The girls claimed that her soul was escaping and tormenting them still, so the old woman was loaded down with chains, as if these would somehow trap her wandering spirit.
Giles Corey, wilt thou not speak and say yea or nay in thy behalf? What sayest thou? Speak! Wait!
A minister in Salem village had been arrested and brought back from Maine. His execution was presided over by Cotton Mather, who had come from Boston for the occasion.
The witchcraft trials ended in Europe, the memory of the witch remained, and a stereotype began to develop. And below the white line is witchcraft history. We also have these final two artifact cases here. This one over to my right, your left, contains some artifacts that are accounts written by both critics of the witch trials and those in favor of them. And over to my other side here, we have a couple of different artifacts that relate to the evolving perception of witches in popular culture.
Then we went for lunch at the Ugly Mug
Diner.
Great stuff. I've got a whole pancake top. Not saying something for me.
I'd rather get the protein and get a bar.
Then we followed the Salem Heritage Trail. We went round the witch's house. The cemetery.
Cemetery.
The cemetery.
Like after doing about 300 performances, I went to just to like find out. And my family's from like.
Interesting. I'm curious to know why it changed.
Gravestones and grass, buildings, churches, and a lot of witch stuff here as well. Yeah. That's just the essence of Salem, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Then we walked to the house of Seven Gables, but we did not go in.
What house are we looking at, boys?
Gable sisters' house. Is that right?
House of the Seven Gables.
Oh, right. The house of the Seven Gables.
and then me, my brother and my mum sat down and had a rest while my dad went to a lighthouse.
In a quarter mile, slight right. Slight right, then turn right.
We then went to Marblehead, where our dad flew his drone toy and we climbed on the rocks.
Don't touch it. No, I'm taking it home. No. That is sick.
That is disgusting.
It's sick. No, I'm not taking it. Let's go over that. Over there. We then went to Nant Bay to get pizza. Then we sat on the beach and ate our pizza. Then we drove back to Boston. Then we drove back to Boston.
Let's use you to be first.
I'm a wild guy.
And the tiger subscribe.
I like for more.
It's a thumbs up.
You smile cheeks.
What? He licked me! Oh,
No, put that video. No, stop.